Hello guys, how are you? I'm fine and I hope you're doing fine too. And I hope you're cleaning your hands every time. And today we are going to have the reading class. We are going to continue reading the story of Fresh Idea. The story that we have been learning and reading until the last weeks of classes. So today I will try to explain you like in Spanish and English for you to have a better comprehension of the story. So let's start. So here is where we were at the last class. So we see in these 2 pages that something happened with Molly. I will try to do a resume of the story for you, okay? Okay, as you remember, we have seen that Molly is this girl from here. This is Molly. This is Mr. Taylor. And there is another character that is Mrs. Fair. Mrs. Fair is an old woman. It's an old woman. Mr. Taylor is a neighbor of Molly. Molly is a girl. Okay? And what happened in the last pages is that we know that Mrs. Fair has a tomato booth, un puesto de tomates, okay? And Molly loves the tomatoes of Mrs. Fair. Mr. Taylor has a big garden, and Molly get the notice, the news that Mrs. Fair is getting old, so she's not going to do the stand anymore, like it says in here. Mr. Taylor, Miss Fair isn't doing her tomato stand anymore because she's getting old. So I would like to grow tomatoes. I don't want to get in the way of your flowers though. I really like tomatoes. So here we see that it's like a deal. And then Mr. Taylor says that reasons to smile have been scarce lately. What do you want to do? So Molly said, ask Mr. Taylor for a deal. A loan, as you remember, a loan es un préstamo. So Molly asks a loan. She needs a place to plant her tomatoes. So Mr. Taylor listened to the idea of Molly. So he do a loan with Molly. He will give her a piece of land to grow her tomatoes, and then she will repay him with some tomatoes. Entonces, lo que pasa en la historia es que Mr. Taylor y Molly hacen un préstamo. Mr. Taylor le va a prestar un pedazo de terreno a ella para que puedan crecer sus tomates, y cuando ya el negocio o la plantación vaya prosperando, ella le va a pagar con cierta cantidad de tomates. Okay. But first she has to buy some tomato plants. So from her savings, de sus ahorros, she will buy some tomato plants. And how many? The ones that she could afford. Las que ella pueda con el dinero que tiene de ahorro, okay? Then in the other page, we have, here continue the story. So, the tomato plants of Molly prospered. They grew up. So, there were very delicious tomatoes. So, she and Mr. Taylor go to the market to sell them. And by the day's end, they had sold them all. Lo vendieron todos. Not only did I get back the money I invested in Molly, but I also made a profit of $20. No solo obtuvo lo que había invertido, no solo obtuvo el dinero de sus ahorros, sino que también se lucró con $20. Es decir, tuvo una ganancia de $20 más. Mr. Taylor said, Those are all also your wages. You have earned that money. Es tu salario. ¿Ok? Molly beamed and said, Mr. Taylor, maybe you could sell some of your flowers and we could run a market stand together. Mr. Taylor, picturing a garden of zinnias and marigolds, was already looking forward to next summer. So here we understand that finally they do a deal, and maybe they are thinking the idea of doing a stand, of running a market stand together, de poner un puesto juntos, because Mr. Taylor have some flowers and Molly have tomatoes, so they can do a market stand together. Here we have some exercises. Wondering what happened that changed Molly's original idea from tomatoes for herself. ¿Qué es lo que le hizo cambiar de parecer a ella? De no solo tener los tomates para ella, sino también venderlos. Here we have the clue. Aquí tenemos la pista y la respuesta. Aquí donde dice, there is no way, I can eat all this. This is the clue, okay? You have to underline this. There is no idea I can eat all this. Okay? Then we have the second exercise. Draw a box around what Molly says to Mr. Taylor in paragraph 3. How does the story end? Here. What does Molly say to Mr. Taylor? This. Mr. Taylor, maybe you could sell some of your flowers and we could run a market stand together. Here. Until here. We draw a box in here, okay? We draw a box. And how does the story end? ¿Cómo finaliza la historia? Well, they are thinking to put a market stand together of flowers and tomatoes. So, thank you for your attention. I hope you really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed it. I hope you're doing fine. And really, I miss you, and I hope you are very good. And thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. I hope to see you soon. Take care, and please wash your hands constantly, please, and pray to God, because He has the control of the situation. And love your family and do whatever you have to do to entertain your family. Thank you so much, and see you later on another class. Thank you.